everyone, so I'm back today with a different type of video. I'm here to do a discussion video, which I don't think I've ever done before. This discussion video will be on revenge in books. And I'm talking about the hero wanting to take revenge on the villain for reasons like killing their family or holding them captive, stuff like that. Just the hero wanting to take revenge on the villain. Yes, there are books where the villain will want to take revenge on the hero, of course, but I'm not really going to talk about that in this video. Maybe I'll mention it towards the end, but I mainly want to focus on the hero wanting revenge on the villain. I personally love when there's that wanting vengeance in books, and I think it's needed for reasons like action or intrigue or deception, just to further along the story, and I think it is really needed. But there are times when I get so annoyed when the hero wants to get revenge on the villain and they have the perfect opportunity to get revenge, but they do not take that opportunity. And it annoys me because you could kill the villain right then and there, and yes, the book would be over, but that is the opportunity. You could easily do it. I understand that if it's a series, you obviously need the villain to stay alive through the series until the end of the last book, but sometimes authors need to realize that there are more realistic ways of doing that. For instance, if the hero wants to take revenge on the villain, please do not let the hero just stand there and talk to the villain the entire time that he could have easily fought the villain or killed him. But when they're doing that, when they're talking, the villain has time to plan, or he has time to allow his guards or his people to come and save him. Like, what are you doing? You do not need to talk to this villain. You don't need it. The reason I thought of this video was because I was reading Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes, and in that book, one of the heroes had the opportunity to kill one of the villains, and instead of going straight to the villain in that opportunity, he went for his son instead. And you gotta know that the villain does not give a shit about anybody else but himself, and you could have easily just gone straight for the bad guy right away. Straight for him. Taken him out. You could have easily done it. Easily. And I understand that it was only the second book in the series, so obviously that villain needs to stay alive for quite a bit longer. So I understand, but it frustrated me so much to the point where I had to set down the book, put it aside for a while, and just stop. I'm just like, no. Another instance where this has happened, and I know a lot of you will know what I'm talking about, is in a Game of Thrones or A Song of Ice and Fire, especially in the TV show, because I believe most of you have read or watched at least the TV show. There is a fight scene between the Viper and the Mountain, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but just, you know what I'm talking about. You know. Do not try to get them to confess. You already know what they did. Do not try to do that. It's gonna end badly. Oh, man. I'm getting so passionate about this subject because there are just so many books where this has happened, and I'll show you a couple of them now. Yep. Okay. Oh, look, more. No? Alright. Yep. Oh, look at all these books. Yep. Okay, so it's not all of those books, but that's just the point. There are a lot of books where that does happen, and I get so frustrated when I'm reading that because it's just easily avoided. And I know, trust me, I know it is to further along the story or the series. I know, but it doesn't mean that I don't get frustrated by it, because there possibly could be other ways that the author could have changed that to make it not as obvious that the hero had that opportunity and they didn't take it. Now, that's not to say that when the villain has the opportunity to kill the hero and they do not, and because you know villains like to brag a lot, that's okay. It's actually quite funny in that sense. But when the hero does it, not so much. So that was the end of my rant about revenge in books. Please comment down below. Tell me if you like this video. Also tell me some books where this has happened, or if you actually get annoyed as much as I do when it does happen. I would love to know. Please like this video and subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye. Go. I'll hold it. I don't know how scared I looked because that whole time I was fighting a laugh.